Bueno gente, pues hemos llegado a la última zona, Dry Rock Gulch, y aquí vamos a ver qué tipo de enemigos tenemos.
Hope y'all are having a good day here at Nukaworld. Ready to settle up and ride into the old Wild West.
This whole area is infested with bloodworms and who knows what else. It's not safe.
You must mean the no good outlaws that are coming out of Mad Mulligan's mine. Well, partner, if you're interested in lending a hand, I could use a new deputy. What do you say?
You're not making any sense. What is this?
Processing. Confused. Our concerned visitor. No need to worry. I am just a friendly Nuka-Cola Protectron, programmed for theme park. Our friendly cowboy personalities will guide you and your loved ones through several fun.
You got this, sir.
I guess I could bring a little law and order to these parts, Sheriff. You got yourself a deputy.
Bueno, pues parece que vamos a tener que ir a una mina y ver cuál es la opción de esto. Vamos a eso como está muy reactiva esta.
Welcome back, partner. You ready for a rootin' tootin'?
Aparte de gusanos.
Nukaworld is proud to be the only East Coast location serving Nuka-Cola Quartz and Nuka-Cola Victory. Try one today.
Can't pick this.
The other squires are going to be so jealous when I get back.
Empieza a oscurecer. No importa, estamos preparados.
Today, it's going to be hard to go back to controlling the freeway.
For Star Patrol are now full for the day. Please speak to a park
The new guy gave up one of the small cowboy Cappy plushies yesterday, so Andre fired him. Now he wants me to rig the game even more. I told him, if I keep tweaking it, people are gonna know. But he didn't give a shit, as usual. At least it wasn't the giant Sheriff Nuka plush. That thing's as big as me and covered in enough dust to choke a small crowd. Maybe Heidi can use me in one-eyed Ike's quick draw.
Tickets for evening showing are still available. Attention. All contestants for the Nuka-Cola drinking contest must turn in their indemnity waivers before they will be allowed to participate.
Vale, pues eso sí estaba bastante bueno. 4 núcleos de fusión. Muy bien.
Attention guests. If you've lost your hidden cappy glasses, additional pairs can be purchased from any souvenir stand in any of our parks.
It's not every day they let us squires out in the
Go talk to one of the sheriffs.
Bueno, pues ya vemos que los enemigos aquí son insectos. Hormigas, grillos, hormigas voladoras. Claro, los gusanos. Que a lo mejor y salió un gusano enorme. No lo sé.
Got it.
Howdy, partner.
Hell yeah.
Welcome to my rock home, where it's always get along, little doggies, and my rock home.
Nice.
Welcome back, partner.
Pues aquí estamos en el principio. Pues ya hemos metido un poco en la zona y sobre todo pues investigado qué tipo de enemigo era el que iba a estar acá.
No way to pick this.
Ahora aquí no me llamo. A lo mejor encontramos.
This has got to be the whiskey. Caleb came up with another way to torture us with his ridiculous method acting. First it was all the drinking.
I think the whiskey is totally helping me get into the headspace I needed for this new role. I'm really starting to embrace it. And I think I'm seriously nailing it out there, on stage. Jesse's trying to harass me over it, saying it's not right, but screw him. It's time to take this role to the next level. Maybe I'll be the one playing Sheriff Bruce next year. And then Jesse can play the town drunk. It'd serve the jealous bastard right.
Remember to show your park admission stub to get half off an order of Nuka fries at Cappy's Cafe in Nuketown, USA.
Visit Doc Bostic. Welcome back, partner. You ready for a
This whole area is infested with...
you? Well,
Alright, tell me what...
the door to Oh, thank goodness it's the new deputy. You got to help me find her. Idiot buttercup. You gotta track her down and bring her back to my...
Anything valuable? Useful?
ready to help me corral my miss...
Actually, I really don't want to do this. Can we skip it? Pretty please?
Well, I suppose there ain't no harm in it. All right, here's the third part of the safe combination. You look parched there, stranger. You know what you need? A bottle of Nuka-Cola. Wild. The fruit-based flavor with deep hospitality.
Just a reminder
is a
that Nukaworld is
out
not
here in
responsible for
Dry
injuries
Rock
sustained
Gulch.
by the audience
That's
during the
why
Cola
I
Clowns Comedy
want
Cavalcade.
to handle tending the bar. I got 3 orders of drinks I need you to deliver. One is just upstairs, and the other 2 are in town. You game?
I already took everyone their orders. Don't you remember? You said I did a rootin' tootin' good job, partner.
That does sound like me. All right, here's my part of the safe combination. Go get those outlaws, deputy.
Thirsty? Head over to Doc Phosphate's Saloon in Dry Rock Gulch to purchase an ice-cold Nuka-Cola Wild.
So, you're the new deputy. Well, I ain't impressed yet. Let's see how you handle an old-fashioned quick draw duel. The rules are simple. We'll each walk into the street. I'll count to 3, and then I'll say draw. First one to hit the other wins.
Look, I'm in a hurry. Can we just say I won? I absolutely guarantee no one at Nuka-Cola is going to be upset.
I suppose, considering how crowded the park is today, that we can make an exception. Here you are.
Vale, pues ya tenemos los fragmentos para la caja fuerte y también vemos que Piquito de Oro pues nos está funcionando bastante bien. Entonces creo que ha sido una buena inversión dentro de ello y pues vamos a ver qué nos espera.
gestures to any of our primate specimens. Thank you.
I'll graduate tonight and get to take on missions like this on my own.
Yes.
I never had the hands for that kind of shit. Glad you did.
Got it.
Guide maps for our hedge maze are available for confused visitors at the Safari Adventure Park office for only $35.
Howdy, partner. Welcome to Dry Rock Golf, where it's always high noon. Did you have fun in Murder Mulligan's Mine? Hustle with any bad outlaws?
I want to be as good as you.
That mine was the nest for a bloodworm queen. Now that she's gone, this whole area should be a lot safer.
I can't understand a word of what you're saying, but you've been the best deputy this side of the Mississippi. Here, take some souvenir bottle caps courtesy of the Nuka-Cola Janitorial Service Department. You and your friends are welcome in Dry Rock Gulch anytime.
Pues es hora de entregar esta zona y ver qué procede. Esta zona se la vamos a dar a los operadores. Oh, miren lo que tenemos ahí. Zona Victory. Muy resplandeciente. Nunca extraño. Pues sí, vamos a dárselo. ¿O a quién se lo podríamos dar? ¿A la manada? ¿Cómo ven? ¿Operadores o manada? Pues sería interesante tener la manada aquí en el viejo oeste. Aunque igual los operadores como más futuristas, pues vamos a dárselo a los operadores. Ahora vamos a ver con...
Yeah, what's up?
Look alive, Gage.
Hey, well, I'll be damned. You actually did it. Nukaworld is out. All of it.
I wish they'd let me have a gun.
Finders
Talk their
keepers, am I
chickens
right?
laughed at.
Heads up.
But, well, I'll be damned. You actually did it.
Ugh. Why are you acting surprised?
Hey, no disrespect, boss. You've just gotta understand. We ain't ever been on ground this solid before. Now that we're here, let's keep this party going. I'm thinking it's time we set our sights on the Commonwealth.
I think I like where you're going with this.
Yeah, I kinda figured you would. Taking back Nukaworld is a big friggin' deal, no question. But it can't be the end of things. Needs to be a beginning. These bunch of savages need a goal, something to focus on. If they ain't got it, they'll wind up turning on each other. In an operation this big, we're gonna need more of, well, Everything. Nobody's gonna hand it to us. We need to take it. Commonwealth has a ton of shitty little settlements that could be put to better use. Don't you think?
Sure. And I suppose you'll have someone else give the orders while I'm gone. Convenient.
Hey, ever since you set foot in Nukaworld, I've been looking out for your interests. We don't gotta rush into this headlong. We take it slow. Be smart about it. If we're aiming to grab a piece of the Commonwealth, it's going to take the right contacts and a lot of muscle, right? I say we go have ourselves a chat with Shank. He's the point man for everything entering and leaving Nukaworld. He floated this idea before. Been itching to talk to you ever since you took over. So I bet he's got a good idea of where to start. He's in charge of the caravan, so odds are you can find him somewhere near the marketplace.
You trust this Shank guy?
You ought to know by now. I don't trust anyone. But Shank's on the level. I got no reason to think he'd screw us. Especially if he stands to profit as much as anyone.
If you're vouching for this Shank guy, that sounds good enough to me.
Yeah, sure. How else do you think he ended up at the top of my Christmas list? Just head over and talk to the guy. He'll back up what I'm saying about the Commonwealth. And while you're doing that, I've already got the gangs working on getting Nukaworld's power plant up and running. It's about time we shed some real light around here and let people know we mean serious business. Oh, and if you need my advice and you want me to keep tagging along, you've got it.
Vale, pues hemos obtenido un nuevo trofeo, el Gran Tour. Y como tal, pues hemos acabado con esta primera parte de la expansión.
After this,
Ahora vamos
I can't wait till we
a
start
hablar con
live weapons
Shank
training.
sobre la Commonwealth, que esa es nuestra siguiente expansión. Entonces vamos a irnos un poco más directos. Sirve que vendemos ahí también algunas cosas que hemos ahorita conseguido. Me pregunto ahora cómo será este avance. Pero sobre todo también algo que dijo es de que van a revisar la electricidad. Entonces sí, efectivamente, si nos expandíamos lo suficiente, pues íbamos a entrar en esta fase, lo cual pues nos va a dejar posterior acceder a esas zonas que hemos dejado por la falta de electricidad, que solamente, bueno, más bien podría especificar la zona galáctica y la otra que sí, ya no recuerdo muy bien.
The traders here are no better than slaves. Poor bastards.
La embotelladora. Ese es el otro.
I'd bring my kids here someday. Not for all.
Vamos a ver quién es Shank.
Hey, Caitlin.
Got a little of everything.
Never seen anything like it.
Vale, viene con otra ropa.
I'll take a look, sure.
Se ha bañado la muchacha. Vamos a ver qué podemos vender. Esto. Igual y esto no lo quedamos. Esto lo sacamos. Sacamos.
let me have a gun. Dr. Tegan just laughed at me.
A long way to see this place.
Well, look who it is. Liking what you've done with the place, boss. Gang certainly seem pleased with their new little kingdoms. Haven't seen people that never formally introduced myself. Name's Shank. And if you and Nukaworld's favorite Cyclops are standing here, well, I suppose he expects you might be the one to finally get things back on track. How long it take him to convince you it was time to move on the Commonwealth?
Hey now, no convincing, just a friendly conversation between like-minded individuals.
Let's get one thing straight here. It may have been his suggestion, but it'll be my decision.
I can see that. Well, regardless of the source, idea's a good one. Giving the gang spots to call their own around the park, it bought you some goodwill. But providing them with their own domains, carved from the settlements of the Commonwealth, well, I can't think of a better way to solidify your place around here. Plus, make us all a pretty penny along the way. If that interests you, well, all you've got to do is say the word, and we can let the fun begin.
I wanted to ask about your role in this.
I'm listening.
Which gang do you work for?
Don't work for the gangs. Gage brought me in to work for the overboss. Plan was I'd advise Coulter in his grand scheme to run roughshod over the Commonwealth. And despite Coulter's change of heart, I've kept my ear to the ground, just in case that day ever came. I'm hoping today might finally be it.
So, what exactly is it you do?
I'll walk you through all the ins and outs of getting us established on the other side of those mountains. Claiming territory, running jobs, keeping folks loyal. Gage and Coulter also tasked me with keeping on top of the goings-on back there, so I'll provide you with guidance on the places we can hit and the places we can't. Kind of makes me your one-stop shop for causing havoc in the Commonwealth.
What is it that you get out of helping me do this?
I've been well taken care of up to this point. I ain't greedy, but people with my kind of talents aren't common. All I'm looking for is a continuation of the lifestyle I've become accustomed to, and the same piece of the Commonwealth pie everyone else around here has been itching to take a bite of.
That was all I had.
So, does that mean you're ready to begin?
Okay, let's get started.
Music to my ears.
Shank ain't kidding. This is gonna be all kinds of fun.
So getting us set up in the Commonwealth is gonna require three things: territory, provisions, and loyalty. First things first, territory. We're gonna need to claim a settlement for our gang to work from, an outpost. And there are two ways to claim new territory. You can head in yourself and convince the locals to leave. Or I can get a crew together and you all can put them in the dirt. How you do it is up to you. So, first big decision. You want to talk them off their land, or you want to wipe them out?
I think you know what I'd rather do, boss.
Is there a difference between the approaches?
Well, settlers will probably rally some bodies if you try and wipe them out. But it's a guaranteed way to claim a spot. If you try to scare them off their land, there's a chance they might just tell you to take a hike. At that point, you might be able to buy them off. But it could end up getting expensive if you don't work them over a bit first. Beyond just that, there are some places out there overrun with trouble. Ghouls, children of Adam and the like. Those places aren't going to be interested in having a chat. So you're going to have more options if you go in guns blazing.
Let me talk to them. I'll convince them to leave.
Works for me. Once you've planted your flag in the place, I'll send a crew in to set up shop. Now, next up, you'll have to pick who you want to hold your outpost once it's established. Of course, every outpost you claim for a gang is going to be something the other gangs don't have. And none of them like the thought of their rivals getting a leg up on them. Worth thinking over as you dole out more territory. So, which gang should I have join you once you've staked your claim?
The disciples.
Yeah? Better bring a tarp.
I'm sure the ladies will be happy to get some blood on their hands. For a good cause, of course. You know, for any cause.
That just leaves the target. Now, for a new outpost, you'll usually want to target a spot with plenty of populated settlements nearby that might be able to feed our people later on. Taffington Boathouse, Croup Manor, Greentop Nursery, the Slog all had a good number of farms within striking distance last I checked. Though I'll need to go through my notes again. Make sure they're all still good to target. We're not always going to be able to run every job against every settlement. So, you ready to pick the spot for Nukaworld's first new homestead?
I'm ready.
Good. So, what's the target? Wait, pretty sure that place is one of yours, boss. That's where you want to hit?
Actually, I changed my mind.
You got it. So, you want to give me another target? Or did you maybe want to change up the job?
Let's do a different target.
You got it. So, where do you want to hit? Believe that spot's one of yours, boss. Still want to proceed?
That one's the target.
Ruthless. So, to get these folks to scram, you got it.
Bueno, pues hemos completado todo lo del mapa. Aquí nada más es ir por nuestra recompensa y listo. Fuera de eso, pues sería hora de regresar a la Commonwealth.
Hey, Shank.
Now, where were we on that job? So, standard runoff job. And it's worth keeping. Happy hunting, boss. Let those settlers know it's time they pack their bags.
Guests, remember to redeem all your prize tickets at the Nukacade before you head home. Located in Nukatown, USA. Sickness bags are available for our more sensitive customers at the entrance to the Stampede Carousel.
The other squires are going to be so jealous when I get back.
Pues listo, gente, prácticamente hasta aquí vamos a dejar el video porque pues como tal ya acabamos las misiones principales dentro de este campamento de Nukaworld y ahora pues vamos a hacer la Commonwealth, donde pues vamos a ir probando primero cómo es esto del asentamiento y posteriormente pues cómo es esta expansión. Entonces igual los invito a seguir suscritos en el canal, darle like al video y nos vemos en los comentarios. Hasta la próxima.